Well, good afternoon. It is Queen Shebah. Welcome, Positive Vibes community. We are back again. We are live today. It is a beautiful, sunny Wednesday. Hush that fuss. I told y'all every time I press play or live or whatever, everybody want attention, right? Well, I just wanted to hop on and see how you are doing today. I woke up and I felt pretty good. Um, I chose my mood today, and we're being productive. All right, so being optimistic, being productive, um, is honest. That's the mood today. So yesterday when we was on the live, um, showed y'all these buckets, and Miss Crystal's Unique told us that if we use nail polish remover, that we can get those faces off of there. So I definitely wanted to try it out, and see how easy it really is. So today's live is about how most of our gift recipients, they may not even think about the things that creators may have to do when preparing a gift, when designing a gift, wrapping a gift, okay, getting it ready for shipping or even for pickup. There's so much that we all do, y'all. And I just wanted to come and give us a round of applause because it's definitely a process. And so something simple like this, and I don't know why it didn't sell, but he was made last Easter. So yeah, this candy gotta go. But everything else, I have to check that Play-Doh to see if it's okay. But I just put some everyday items for the kids inside, and we want to make it make sense. So most of my gifts with children are like play and bath time related, or learning, something like that. So in this is pretty much fine motor skill practice for the kids, and there's some, what do you call this stuff? Foam, sensory foam. So the sensory foam, it has the texture in it. And again, all of the gifts from Inspirations by Sheba, they are created with purpose. Like sometimes you may look at a gift and say, I wonder why she put those items together. And I said, I got to get back to definitely explaining why I'm putting what I'm putting together. So a gift like this is for a child that needs to be stimulated, okay, and fine motor using our fingers and thumb, um, and sometimes, your toes. It just depends on what kind of activity you got going on. But you want to strengthen those small muscles. So, as adults, we need to know when we're giving children things to play with, we need to know their purpose. And as an educator for life, okay, an early educator for over 20 years, I definitely know what they need. So, in this, a parent who may have a child even with autism, this will be great for them because of the stimulation. Inside, there's also some chalk, and I'm naming these items because I wanted to show some of the things that you can begin putting inside of your Easter baskets to make them fun, to make them purposeful, allow the children to heighten their engagement and their experiences while they are playing with the items inside of your gift. Okay, so we just want to make them meaningful, and I just said, let me share the purpose behind why I do what I do. So you have the bubbles, and the bubbles, it also taps into that visual stimulation. So you like to see the bubbles, you like to see the different sizes, and you also can incorporate counting, like how many bubbles did you see, how many were large, how many were small. So it's so many things that you can ask children to see what they're learning and expound on things that you want them to learn, all with just a gift. Okay, so excuse me, I am going to go in and I'm going to change out that candy, and I think I'm going to keep it just like this. I like to do small gifts. um Big gifts are definitely nice. It's just my mindset says the small things count, and they truly do. So most of my gifts are relatively small, inside of containers that can be used for another purpose. Okay, the mail lady in a regular truck. But thank you so much for y'all watching. If you don't mind, please like the live, double tap the screen, and you'll be able to like the live, or you can hit the three dots and like it that way. Also, share this live with somebody who may be wanting to make a gift for their children, or a crafter, creator who may, want some tips on putting things together for the kids for Easter. Okay, so this is a oldie. And again, everything inside, even the little washcloth and the bathtub finger paint, that promotes what? Healthy hygiene. So we have hygiene, we have, excuse me, fine motor exercises, we have visual exercises. And again, I don't do a whole lot of candy. So you see how I had one piece in here. But yes, things like this, I get excited about. They're just so cute. So while I have you here, before we start cleaning these, I wanted to show you some more items that you definitely can put in the buckets. I'm sure you have, just some items, small items that are laying around your craft room. They could be in a box. They could be labeled under Christmas. They could be labeled under excuse me, Halloween or something like that, another holiday. But you can take those same things and put them in these Easter baskets. So this is a bag of pencils. I mean, the pink, universal. The blue, universal. You can use it for any time. Hello, Zamfrika. Okay, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Also, I have this orange pencil. So some of these pencils that I have, some came from Valentine's, some came from Halloween, and then some are just regular colors. So you definitely can put these inside of your gifts, along with, who remember these now? Y'all remember these with the big lines? You definitely can put the pencils with the what they call this, manuscript tablet. Okay, we just call it a jot pad for kids. You also can do coloring books. Now, as an early educator, coloring books are frowned upon, but what I like to do with the coloring books is things like this. Spot the difference. Circle the four differences between the two images. So it has a picture here. So instead of the child using this particular page to write on, what I would do would be encourage the child on a separate piece of paper. Okay, on a separate piece of paper, and this is lined paper, so you could throw in some just some plain cardstock with the coloring books. And then the children can draw on the other paper the differences that they see with the two. Okay, like this one has two hearts, but this one has three. And so what they could do on their paper, they can draw a line here at the top, they can do the three, at the bottom they can do the two. So it's all about guiding our children through learning, right? The connect the dots. I can say that the connect the dots are really good for fine motor. I noticed when teaching children with disabilities, them being able to connect the line to the next dot, it really gets them excited to see that they can do something just as small, because I always teach my students, or taught my students, um, that the small things count. Every little bit helps. And so when you do connect all of that, you're going to get that heart shape. So again, I just say choose um, different pages out of coloring books that you can actually do the activity off of the page. But then for some that it may be beneficial to do, just like here at the bottom, there's tracing. Okay, and it's the word three. So again, coloring books are, I would say, informative, but you definitely can color, but then you can extend their imagination and allow them to do their best to copy what they see. And that also increases their courage of doing things independently. Okay, I'm gonna come down off my teacher stool now. But that's who I am. Inside of the buckets, because I said this could clearly fit. It could even be the backer after it is stuffed, where you can include pencil boxes so that they can hold their pencils and crayons that you may put inside. Okay. Also, a great place for them to hold stickers and other small little things like erasers or stampers and such. Okay. Other good items that you can think about putting in these gifts will also be to take apart different gift sets that you may have, and you can split them up and create multiples. Okay, so just like here is 5 different polishes, and it's 4 different, that's another nail polish. So you can definitely split those up. You can turn it into 3 or 2, however many you like, and just expand the gift by adding other things, such as maybe a cup. It's all different kinds of cups. You can also use things that seem to be Valentine related, but hearts are universal for love all year round. You know, little boys like, and this is don't talk about my little pack, but little boys, especially my little girl, likes to play this game too. The bullseye. So you can put that along with other play items or bath essentials. So after they play, they'll know, hey, I need to wash up, I need to clean up. And we want to teach that at a very young age. It's always good to include interactive things. So this is a dry erase board. Um, I know I opened one before. Let's see. And see here, the children get to learn about the colors, knowing which ones are primary and secondary. Oh, it has a sheet of stickers inside. And wow, this is what we need to definitely continue working on with our children, being able to tell time. Okay, not just digitally, but what is it, analog? So yes. And then here, this looks like a little sketch pad where they can connect the dots to make certain things and practice name writing. That is really, really important. On the back, it also extends, and the children get to write when I grew up. And the maze, I think the maze is always something good to entertain the children, and mazes are related to math and critical thinking. So it's many ways to get children to play and they learn without even knowing they're really learning. I enjoy it, and so do they. Something else you could do, I did get one of these. This is one of those frozen swim rings. So it is starting to warm up. Spring will be here, right? Um, April, yeah, for Easter. It's definitely springtime. People are, getting their brain ready for water. Okay, so you can get one of these. A few more items to and I can't remember who I saw do it, but I saw that they blew this up and then like set a basket inside of it. Nevertheless, stay creative. Stay creative. Books are always something really good to incorporate in your children's baskets. And I would also say for adults too. Adults need to definitely continue to have independent reading to grow. Okay, to grow. In the professional world, they call it professional development, where you continue learning. But in life, I think you just need to continue in your education. All right. So it starts young. Keep it going. And of course, what brings out those Easter baskets is this Easter grass. I remember I got a whole bunch of these for a penny after Easter last year, or maybe 2 years ago. I'm still pulling from them. And remember, it doesn't take much. You want to place your items down, and then you want to put your stuff in the hole, okay, and around the rim. But yeah. All right. Well, thank y'all for listening to me. It was on my heart. It had to come out. It had to come out. So I am right-handed, but for the purposes of this live, I'm gonna work with my left hand for you. If I can get my hand in this glove, okay. So we have our 100% acetone and we have our cotton balls. So let's get us a cotton ball. Let's get our bucket. And we have our little face here. And I just say shout out to all of the love from the YouTube community of basket makers, because we learn. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Okay, let me start at the top. Wow, Miss Crystal. Come through, Miss Crystal. Okay, don't let it leak on me. Hold on, y'all. I ain't think about that. I ain't think about it before it started leaking. Okay. Okay, y'all. And we're going to let these dry out. That's why I decided to, come on outside with them. I didn't mean to sling all that. Because I sure want to go over it with some soap and water, baby. But I didn't bring all that out here. Okay, well, let's try another swipe. Here, let me pull the cotton ball apart a little bit. But y'all see it works. So if you have a basket, or I mean a bucket that has something, we're gonna have to go buy some for this purpose. Um, but yeah, it's like you don't see it, y'all. It's really gone. Catch the part that ran. Wow, y'all see that? Okay, Miss Crystal's unique. Miss Crystal's unique. Okay, so let's do the circle motion. Maybe it won't be so messy. Okay, look at there, y'all. I am so glad she came on yesterday because I was about to be sitting trying to cut with the cricket. Mm. Just to save me some time. I appreciate it. Queen Sheba appreciates it. Oh, wow. And even if it has like a little faintness, who gonna be looking that hard? Nobody, baby. Okay, y'all, we got something going here. And look at that, I'm even able to, yeah, use that one for many. Oh, wow, y'all. Okay, it's starting to kind of turn black, so we're going to have to use another one. Yeah, I might see one of the eyes, or I see the eyes more than anything, but baby, you barely can tell that. That is something else. Mm. So tell me, what are you all working on today? I wanted to remind you of how who we are comes out in the things that we do. And in life, whatever your purpose is, whatever your mission is, there's always room to grow, get better at certain things, be better at certain things. And a lot of times it comes when a community of people, like-hearted, like-minded, to a certain degree, come together, right? And you create this collaborative way of being. So again, I'm just so grateful for this community, and it's really unique, because you see a lot of people in. Hey, Katrina, how are you today, beautiful? I'm just out here cleaning off these buckets. Miss Crystal's Unique told me that the acetone nail polish remover will get these faces off, honey, and they are. It's gone. It's gone. I might have been a little messy with it. So yes, ma'am. How are you today? Thanks for hopping on. But I was just talking about how do, everything we do, it pretty much, shows who we are. So it's really important to make choices, um, that you can be proud of. Make decisions that you're not regretful of. Because I truly feel like we must, um, make good choices in this world to yield good and positive results in life. Let me see. Great. At work on break, I just bought acetone to do the same. Oh, wow. Look at there. Look at the community. Okay. One accord. So yes, honey, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. So I'm so grateful that it was shared. Oh yeah, hold on, I gotta get this. Nevertheless, all is well. Yes, I preach that to my kids. Yes, ma'am, about making good choices and good decisions. Yes. And it really boils down to our well being, our overall well being. Um, a lot of time it is how we may allow things to affect us in life, the way that we think about things that may put us in the position to not make a rational decision. So it's definitely good practice to continue to keep a check on ourselves, keep a check on how we're thinking, keep a check on how positive are we. Okay, and I know I got the little frowns up there, but that is because the sun. But I don't mean to frown in a mad kind of way because I'm not mad. But yeah, I'm just so grateful that I had a grandmother who who was so patient, who loved me for me, and who was um I'm not gonna say ready to correct me or steer me in the right direction. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I was like the goody two shoe child. Do you hear me? I didn't want to do nothing that was gonna get me a whooping. I think I got two whoopings in my life. You hear me? I don't even. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta whoop me over and over. You ain't gotta whoop me over and over, baby. So again, just like children get whoopings, adults get whooped too. Um, And so, in order for us to not keep getting them whippings, we got to make good choices for ourselves. And we have to be honest with how we um, express our emotions because we don't want to wind up in a situation where we in handcuffs. And not to down anybody who has been handcuffed or been in jail, but baby, that life ain't for me. That life is not for me. Okay. So I do my best to think things through and not just react off of, you know, angry emotions. I do my best to calm myself, bring myself back to center. Okay. And I think that the gift, making gifts, like this is so common. I think that gifts for me, as a matter of fact, it did. It started out me making gifts was to be like a calming strategy where it allowed me to um, pretty much come into a world where I felt, excuse me, safe and calm and filled with purpose because at the end of the day, the gifts were for children. My first kinds of gifts that I made for sale, they were for children. And so my mission in this world has continuously been to keep a check on others, and I'm learning to keep a check on myself. Like, you're important, girl. How you gonna check on everybody else if you're not checking on yourself? But God made me so strong in a way of being there for other people that He allowed me to give myself away for free for a long time. And just thinking about it right now, starting a small business was God's way of saying, you deserve something in return. And yes, the money, but not so much the money. It's the connections with people, their facial expressions, their body language when they receive a gift that is aesthetically pleasing and it fits their situation, their purpose of purchasing, you know. Um, so I just genuinely love when I'm out selling for one particular holiday and somebody else comes up for a different purpose. I'll be like, yes, Lord. So continuing to stay in position to continue healing myself through gifts, through encouraging others, uplifting one another, um, bringing topics of communication together for us to address, conquer, achieve good results in the end. Like, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go back up. I'm sorry. I was like in a zone. You saw me. Okay. Miss Katrina says, not me. I was the They're not afraid to try, but never anything risky. My sister was the snitch, aka good intuition. Really? Okay. That part, the connection. Yes, ma'am. Creative memories. That's my business motto. I love it. Yes. And creating memories with items that you can use more than once. So it's like that memory comes back to you more often than it would be if somebody gave you $20. You know, you'll see another $20, but you really may not think of the last person that gave you $20 because money, it comes and go. But if you are sitting at home going through your things, even the kids, they'll be like, "Oh, auntie gave me this," and they do good by keeping up with things that are given to them as a gift. Well, I can say for my children, very proud to see some of the things that have been gifted to them, even down to a bag. Okay, like those totes. I don't know what's that material, but it's long lasting material. A real sweet lady that I know gave my children some bags about 2 years ago, and I saw one of those bags yesterday, and I was like, they keep the stuff they have dear to their heart. So yes, I feel like I had some more gift. I mean, some more buckets. Let's go see. Ugh. And I got on one of my t-shirts. Still got time. And get out. These Georgia Brown Thrashers. No, okay. Those of you on the live now, or those of you on the live now, or who may watch the live later on, I greatly appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out what Queen Shebah has on her mind and heart. And what I'm doing is definitely time to keep going. Keep going, keep going. So yes, I hope that you all have registered for the Power of Positivity through ticket sign up. It has moved virtually. Um, and I just thank God for the movement because we're going to keep going. It's not going to be in person as originally planned, but I know that God has his hand in seeing this through. This is only the beginning of what's to come. I'm just so grateful for the people that are in my life, family, friends, professionals that have supported me along my journey of well-being. And I just want to share with y'all some of the things I've learned, some of the tools and strategies that I find helpful. And all I want to do is help us, okay? And I'm grateful for that. No longer help y'all, help us, include myself, help us be the best version that we can be of ourselves now. Yes. Hope to see you in a couple of weeks. Love you. In a couple of weeks, Katrina. Ain't it next week? Today is the what? Because this weekend is the first. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you, honey. I'll be there. I'll be there. But nevertheless, y'all, I am wrapping this up. I just thank you for taking a little time out of your day. Sis, I hope your day goes smooth. just go on by. And you're able to get home, get you a little rest, and keep working. Multitasking, girl. Week and a half, okay. I was gonna say, honey, because I'm having trouble keeping up with the dates. I have to keep looking at it. I'll be done miss some stuff. I don't want to do it. So yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited for all the growth that I see in us in the basket community, crafters community. So just keep, keep being you. Um, keep tapping into what makes you tick, positively tick, and how you can keep showing up and being an asset in this thing called life. Okay, y'all, my left hand is like, you have not worked me this hard, girl. What are you doing? Little fingers trying to cramp up. But this is the last one. And I hope that you all found some inspiration. You found some encouragement. A little push to help you keep going in this thing called life and being your best self. Okay, y'all. I've enjoyed you. I'll see y'all soon. Remember, be good, be positive, not only to yourself, others too. I'm Queen Shebah, y'all. I'm out.